So today I want to go ahead and talk to you guys about another crazy situation. I want to say shout out to Reddit for all the content. Keep them coming, folks. It's a lot of crazy stuff out there. But let's take a look at this one. This is from a guy who's actually posted about his condition. And let's see what if you guys agree, leave a comment below. If you don't agree, let me know your thoughts. So this one says, I, 35-year-old male, have been divorced for almost 4 years from my children's mother, 36-year-old female, and have been in a long-distance relationship, LDR, for 3 years with a 34-year-old female. His ex-wife initiated the divorce. They were together for 12 years. They were married for 8 after he caught her having an affair that is on and off again. So she cheated and he left. Or she cheated and then she left. Not surprised, right? So then he also goes ahead and says she has been horrible to his new girlfriend, blames all issues on her, and generally tries to insert herself in our lives. Of course, she cheated, she leaves you, and she wants to make sure she still has control on you. Many examples of this is I've been gray rock for quite a while now, which I have no idea what gray rock means, but he's also had to set some boundaries with her and nothing seems to work. You know why nothing works, sir? Because you're soft. That's correct. The reason why nothing works is, one, when she cheated, you should have left, right? If you guys have been watching any of my videos in the past, you've seen where I've said 80% of divorces are filed by women, and it doesn't even matter if the woman cheats, the man doesn't leave. This is a prime example. If the man is unhappy, he doesn't leave. Women leave because they're unhappy. Women leave because of man's infidelity. Women leave just because it's a Monday. Men don't leave relationships, but it's touted to children that your father left you for another woman. That's what kids hear. Kids hear, when you ask a single mother, where's the dad? They say, well, the man wants to have nothing to do with the child. But when you look at the true story behind it, she's the one that left. Most times, she's the one that did something, and she left after doing that stuff. But she still wants to have control on the man's life. So when the man doesn't allow her to have control, then the children get to hear things like, your father left because he doesn't want to have anything to do with you. And the narrative just continues. Prime example here. Worthless guy. I'm not going to call him worthless in sense of value because I don't know what this guy makes or I don't know what kind of person he is. But in terms of having cojones and being in his masculine and being an alpha male, this man has none of those traits whatsoever, because after she cheated, he should have walked. That's the first sign, but he didn't. So she cheated. She did what she had to do, and then she left. And then she now uses her power, because she knows she's always going to have power over this cuck, and she uses her power to continue to control this man in his new relationship. So, girlfriend, if you are listening to this conversation and you are hearing this video for any reason, leave this guy. This guy is useless. This guy has no balls and he's not going to be able to protect you. He might be able to provide for you and he might have patience, but your protection is in jeopardy. He is not going to protect you. He couldn't protect himself, so he definitely will not protect you. So let's continue. He's also been, according to him, he set many boundaries and nothing seems to work because he doesn't have a feet or a pot to piss on, right? It causes a lot of friction in his relationship. Of course, it's going to cause friction in your relationship. So you don't control your relationships. You are completely a figurehead who comes in and gets played around like a ping pong ball, right? So of course, it causes a lot of friction in your relationship. And then he also says his ex buys him underwear as a gift. Why? How are you even supposed to know that? Why is her gift not going in the trash where it belongs? Okay. But anyway, he says his ex buys him underwear as a gift, or more recently made him a birthday cake. Unbelievable. We've had a high conflict divorce, and my ex goes from berating me constantly to buying gifts and acting like she's trying to make things better. That's in your head. She wants to do whatever she can to continue to control you, so you guys can have your quote unquote friendship, where if she ever gets lonely enough, she can still get that sexual attention from a man that she's not going to get sex from. That's what IG was able to do, and that's what Facebook and all these apps were able to do, is to create the ability for a woman to get sexual attention in form of likes, in form of comments. So she no longer has to give up the goods to get the same attention she would have had to get back in this, 80s, 90s, or even early 2000s. Right? So now you have women who just have to post booty pics, and when they see 40,000 likes and 5,000 comments, man, that's a nut for them. A man's going to have to sit up there and wade through all of that if he doesn't have enough capital to pay for it, wade through all of that, and then eventually, hopefully, he finds someone who's willing to give up, the cat for him. And when he gets some of that, then he feels like, oh, finally, I got something. And that's why I can clearly tell why a lot of these men are this soft and this pathetic. Let's continue. So he states that, she buys him gifts, constantly trying to make things better, which she's not doing that. She just wants to have your attention. And now his 5-year-old comes to his house on numerous occasions and has said unprovoked that her mom is jealous of his girlfriend. These gifts are out of my control, he says, but I'm damned if I accept them and damned if I don't. Oh my God. Are you freaking serious, sir? Are you serious right now? You're damned if you accept them and damned if you don't? Who is in control of your life? What is this, man? Who controls your life? How would you even have the gall to come online and to say you're damned if you accept them and damned if you don't? You'll be damned if you accept them, and you better not accept them. What do you mean you're damned if you don't? Throw that stuff in the freaking trash. Pull your kids aside and tell them, hey, baby, I know this looks like it came from you, but I just want you to know that your mom and I are not really in the best position right now to be giving each other gifts. So if next time mom says you should get a gift for dad, say dad doesn't really want any gifts right now. Solve that problem with your kids. And then if she still wants to buy a gift because she's petty and she needs to control your life, you get the gift, say, thank you, baby. And then you throw the gift in the trash so the kid can go home and say, Mom, when I gave daddy this gift that you sent to me, daddy threw it in the trash. Yeah. And then she's going to try to guilt you saying, oh, your baby bought you this gift and you threw it in the trash. But you know what's going on. You're not stupid. Your 5-year-old doesn't have a job. Your 5-year-old doesn't go and work to go ahead and buy this gift. This is all sentimental stuff. If your 5-year-old wants to get you something, they're going to draw a nice picture, right? I love you, Dad. Any of these thoughtful gifts, and that's the things you appreciate. Not a freaking pair of underwear or birthday cake. That's crap. You're putting your new girlfriend in a very bad and precarious position, and so you don't deserve that woman. That girlfriend should leave you as quickly as she can. And then you proceed to say that it's out of your control and you're damned if you accept them and damned if you don't. Your girlfriend should see these as a warning signs of a weak, pathetic man that's going to make her life worse. Or worse off, I hope your girlfriend cheats on you. Based on what you just put online, this is exactly why your woman cheated on you. And I am completely on board with that. I'm happy she cheated on you. Your ex-wife cheated on you because you are not a man. You have no balls and you have no reason to be able to show her you could protect her. So she was looking for a man that could protect her, not you. If you could still allow her to control you after the relationship, that shows you have no balls. That shows you don't have the ability to protect anybody, not even your own self. Then he proceeds to say, she doesn't do it to be nice. She does it to piss off your girlfriend. Of course she does. Of course she does. And now this is the part that drives me nuts. Any tips on how to navigate this with my girlfriend or my ex-wife? Yes, sir, I have a tip for you. You want to hear what the tip is? Hold on. Get real close. Put your head real close to the camera. You are a loser. That's correct. You are a loser. The tip I have for you is to be alone and beat your own meat yourself. You don't deserve any woman. You can't protect anybody, so you don't deserve anybody. Beat your meat and go to bed. You don't deserve a girlfriend. You hear that part? Okay, good. Let's continue. So we have been talked about taking next steps in our relationship. I presume this is with his girlfriend, but this is a major strain. And I'm worried she's about to pull the pin on things due to my ex and her inability to see her actions are inappropriate. Oh, thank God, girlfriend. Yes, leave him. That's correct. Run. Leave this guy and pull the pin now. Because if you don't, this woman is going to be the bane of your existence. This man can't protect you. There's been multiple situations where women are not protected by their man. And now the ex comes in and she torpedoes the whole relationship. This happens all the time. And if you have any sense in your head, if you're a woman listening to this, and you're in a situation where the man in your life doesn't have any control, any handle on his stuff, and he's allowing the woman to make decisions and to ruin your relationship, and you're still there, then you deserve everything you're getting too, because you are voluntarily putting yourself in a position to be punished. You're saying, I don't value myself well enough, so I'm going to let another woman destroy my life and make my life hard. You don't let your mother, your sister, or anybody else, any female in your life make your life hard, but you let some guy, because he is sticking you with his penis at night, all of a sudden now you let him to bring all his old baggage and crap into your life and make that your part of your problems. Why? Why, girlfriend? Why are you doing that to yourself? I mean, it's a simple question. Have more value for yourself, man. Run. See, like I said, this channel is not a red pill or just we hate women, we just are all against women, and we don't believe women have any rights. No, that's not true. We're very equal here. We speak the truth. When you have a man that can protect his woman, there should be no reason that man should be by himself or be with any woman. He should be by himself. He should beat his meat and go to bed. That's it. Beat your meat, sir, and go to bed. You don't have any reason to be with anybody else. There should be no reason why you should make another woman's life miserable because you don't have the ability to control your own self or your own relationships. So let's look at a few of these comments and see what people have to say. So there's a 50-year-old female. She says, maybe it's time to go back to lawyers and set up a communication app and only communicate about the kids through that. Would your ex be interacting with your girlfriend at all? How did your ex even find out about her? That's correct. Ding, ding, ding. 50-year-old female. Here I agree with you, ma'am. How did your ex know about your girlfriend? Why would your ex be even communicating with her at all? Oh, guess what? Mr. Victim, right? Because remember, when you're so weak and you're pathetic and you don't have balls, you are Mr. Victim. You're a victim to the world. Hey, world, look at me. I'm this ballless male, so I want the world to feel sorry for me. Oh, feel sorry for me. I'm so soft. So this is what he posts, right? I've tried a couple of times, and she refuses to use them. She doesn't interact with her directly, but every time there's an issue, it's somehow my girlfriend's fault. They have not been in the same place together since June, and I'm not sure how she initially found out I have a girlfriend, but she's been trying to sabotage the relationship since day one. Help! Help! Dude, you're a loser. You're a pathetic loser. You're so annoying. I can't stand you. I can't. You're so annoying, bro. This is unbelievable. I can't believe that a man would even have the gall to even come out here and put something like that. Let's look at the second person, right? Another person even posts here, and I'm not going to read this long story. It says, perfectly put, if he can't stick to boundaries he says he wants in place, he needs to quit dragging the girlfriend into an unwinnable situation. That's correct. He should also try getting updated custody orders that make her use, I guess he was trying to say use, but he says us, the communication app, and document all the liable behavior and inappropriate gifts. I'm willing to put my last dollar this guy doesn't do that. You know why? One is he's 100% in his feminine nature, so he likes the attention. When a man likes the attention, and a man is in his feminine nature, he not only likes the attention, but he also wants the drama, right? Because what does drama come with? Attention. If you see somebody screaming at somebody else or screaming in the sky to God knows who, what do you normally do? Do you just ignore and act like that person is not there? No, you look and you see, oh, what's going on? Attention. Attention, here I am. That's what this guy is doing, right? So when you don't have any balls, when you're 100% in your feminine, you thrive of drama and attention. That's what gives you, power. You need to get the drama and attention so you can feel relevant. Because this man is not relevant to his girlfriend, and he's definitely not relevant to his ex. And I guarantee you his girlfriend is probably cheating on him if she hasn't already. She has to. She knows how weak of a man he is, so she's going to do what she has to do. And if she's not cheating on him, ma'am, I really suggest you start looking for men who are going to protect you. Because this guy is a waste of your time and a waste of your life. You're going to turn 50, and he's going to even get worse. The older men get, the more sensitive we get, the less testosterone we have, the more estrogen we have. So what that ends up meaning is a lot of men become a lot more feminine as they get older, especially men that get into their 60s. That's why a lot of people look and say, man, these old school cats are built differently. It's not that they're softer, right? If you remember dad, if you had any of you guys that had fathers that grew up in your life or grew up with you, your father was probably a lot tougher when he was younger. And as he got older, he became a little bit more, not as aggressive or as manly as he was, right? That's what happens to men. Less testosterone, more estrogen, and more likely to be more, in their sensitive feminine nature. So imagine this. You're with a guy who is 35 years old, who is halfway to 70, and he's already a 70-year-old man based on his testosterone levels and based on how he is as a man in your home. What do you think you're going to get at 70? A man with bitch tits? That's what you're going to get. You're going to get Mr. Bitch Tits. You're going to get a Mitch. Forgive me, all guys who are named Mitch or Mitchell. It's not an insult to you, but when I say the word Mitch, I mean a male bitch. I just take the B out. So you're going to get you a Mitch. And Mitch is going to definitely not protect you. And I hate to put it this way, unless you're fortunate enough to screw a guy who is going to not only screw you, but take you under his wing to be someone to protect you, you're going to hope that the government continues to hold up and be a source of protection. That's the reason why I love the society is the way they are, because now women have to look to the government for protection, they look to the employer for provision, and they look to themselves for patience. Why do they need a man? It's a very simple question. A lot of you men go out there and get so upset with women and say, hey, the modern woman is this and the modern woman does this. Yeah, I agree. I get you. I'm with you 100% on that. Yes, the modern woman is all the things you say she is. But if she goes out and she gets protection from the government, she gets provision from her employer or the government in the Western society, and she has patience, why does she need you? You don't give her anything else. There's nothing you bring to the table. As a man, you don't give her protection, you don't give her provision, and you don't give her patience. What else do? You give her penis? You think that's the fourth P is penis? If that's what you think you can give her, man, I'm sorry to put it this way, guys. They make dildos that are bigger than a lot of you guys' junk. Much bigger. She don't need your stuff. So now she don't need your penis, she don't need your protection, she don't need your provision, she doesn't need your patience. She definitely doesn't need you. Highly irrelevant. This is an example of that. This is an example of a man who actually has no use to society. So, sir, anyway, if you are reading this, or you're watching this, or you are following any of this information, I hope you do better for yourself. I hope you wake up and you realize that this is not a game. If not, your girlfriend is going to be a victim of somebody else's dick. Chances are. She's going to cheat on you. I'm actually willing to put my last penny that your girlfriend is going to cheat on you eventually. She has to. If she has any sense in her head, she's going to definitely do that. This has been another reaction video. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to hit the like button, share this with the people you know, and most importantly, let me know what your thoughts are, because I need to make sure that I'm not the crazy one, right? Because sometimes I feel like, wow, I must be a one of zero, one of a million people, one in a billion, or 1 in 8 billion people that think this way, because there's no way in hell I would even accept certain things like this. There's no way in hell I'll accept a woman because she has a 5-year-old for me, run my own relationship after we've moved on, after she's cheated on you. So let me ask you this. Do you even think that 5-year-old is yours if she's cheated on you this many times? Chances are you didn't get a paternity test. So now your name is on the birth certificate. You must pay child support, and you might go 18 years, and then you find out it wasn't his. Kanye West said that. That's correct. You're going to go 18 years and find out it wasn't yours. And then you want the society to feel bad for you. Hey, look at me. Oh, God, my life. So look at what she did to me. No, sir, look at what you did to you. Peace, folks. I'm out.